Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we bring to you Funke Akindele, who eventually reacted to the allegations and dragging of the fact that she didn't attend her friend and her bestie's 20 years on stage. We are talking about none other than Eniola Badmus. Initially, it wasn't really obvious that Funke Akindele was not in attendance, but as you know that the social media and blog channels were keeping tabs and keeping tracks of the list of people that were in attendance, and obviously and apparently everyone was anticipating to see what Funke was going to come out with and turn up with. But to everyone's greatest surprise, she didn't show up at all. She had initially done a video online sharing the joy and the good news of the 20 years on stage, praying for her friend Eniola Badmus and wishing her all the good things a woman would ever wish for in life. And everyone was looking forward to that, as she was sounding like someone who was going to be in attendance. So everyone's greatest surprise, she didn't show up. And some people started speculating that the main reason why this is so is because there are people and there are actresses who are in attendance at the party and they happen to be Funke Akindele's sworn enemy. I'm talking about Iyabo Ojo and Toyin Abraham. It appears to be that Funke Akindele wants to keep her sanity and avoid any razzmatazz, any confrontation whatsoever, or any side gigs. And this is one of the reasons why she decided not to attend the party. Following the report of her not being in a good rapport with these actresses, taking to her social media, and the Funke revealed that people have so many good things to say about you, but it doesn't come easy. The actress shared this on her Instagram story, stating that the only way to find out about these good things that they have to say about you is when you die. She said in her words, and I quote, "People have so many good things to say about you, but you have to die first." Well, recalling that all of these three actresses had no pushovers in the Nollywood industry when it comes to interpreting of role, these three actresses are doing excellently well. And also, they had in the past been very good friends, as pictures and photos of their throwbacks are all over the internet. But as Yoruba people will say that 20 children cannot play together for 20 years, definitely they will outgrow each other. I guess that was what happened in the case of Iyabo Ojo, Funke Akindele and Toyin Abraham. They probably outgrew each other, outside the fact that they probably have different beefs and different contentions. Funke Akindele, who recently just gifted one of her plumber a pair of shoes, as she didn't like the worn out shoe her plumber and her worker was wearing, and she gave this update on her Snapchat account. And she has received so many accolades over this kind gesture towards the young man. Well, back to the gist and the reason why she didn't attend or appear at Eniola Badmus' party. As we all know that Funke Akindele and Eniola Badmus could pass as sisters rather than friends. According to reports, Funke Akindele didn't go out for her bestie party because the relationship of these two best friends came to be that Funke Akindele was not pleased with the piece of advice from Eniola Badmus to Funke Akindele, and also they didn't share what advice it is exactly. And also a picture was sent to her on IG, which she already warned Eniola Badmus that she shouldn't share the photo because there was too much editing, but that didn't go down well with her, telling others that Funke wants to be the only one to shine, and these folks went to tell Funke about it. Despite all this, the two friends are trying hard to keep their friendship intact, since they are aware of the fact that none of them mean any harm to each other, and it's a good thing they are settling it. Of the picture that was edited, picture is none other than the one that Eniola Badmus shared online after she was alleged to have done one or two touches on her body when she traveled down to Turkey. Funke Akindele was of the opinion that these pictures are way too edited, and if people eventually see you in real life, it's not going to be corresponding. But then Eniola Badmus deemed it fit, like, babe, you can't stop my shine. I want to post this. Whatever people think about me, I do not care. Let them have this and let them anticipate for whatever it is that they eventually see at the party. If we take a good look at the picture that Eniola Badmus shared online and the picture of the real Eniola Badmus at the event, they were 2 poles apart. She was seen with a flat tummy in a blue dress in one of the pictures that she shared online, which seemed as though she had taken a good portion out of her belly area. But eventually at the event, she looked all snatched. When I say snatched, she looks all tightened up in her dress, quite uncomfortable, and her belly area was still very much obvious compared to what she shared online, when people and fans reacted and said, oh, we love your body, we love the way you look and everything, only for people to realize that it is just pure editing and it was way out of line. Back to the matter about Funke Akindele, Toyin Abraham, and Iyabo Ojo. For those that are not aware of the genesis of all of this fight and this beef between these three actresses, this is because Toyin Abraham released a movie called The Ghost and the Tout, and also on the same day, Omogeto the Saga, which was produced by Funke Akindele, was also released on the same day. And there was a movie critic called Cinema Pointer who came out and criticized their movies together, but then blatantly said out and told fans to go and watch Omogeto the Saga on Netflix rather than go out and waste their money at the cinema to watch The Ghost and the Tout, as the movie blogger and critic defamated their whole creativity behind the movie. Iyabo Ojo, who was featured in the movie The Ghost and the Tout, opinion given by Cinema Pointers didn't sit well with Iyabo Ojo at all, as he already had a personal beef with Funke Akindele, and then she took up the opportunity right away, lashed back at Funke Akindele, calling her out and asking her what would be her gain by bringing others down, as she has a bad mind towards people. This was Iyabo Ojo saying this to Funke Akindele. As we all know, Funke Akindele is not the type of person that replies to some of all of these allegations on social media. Ever since the incident happened, she's yet to say anything about it. To continue in this gist, recalling that Toyin Abraham was seen in a video shared on Instagram where she had an interview with a radio station, and a question was asked concerning herself and Funke Akindele. Well, she made it clear to the interviewer that Funke Akindele is someone that she respects a lot and she looks up to in the Nollywood industry. She's a senior colleague, though they are not friends, even though they are in the same industry, but she's somebody that she respects and she looks up to as well. On seeing this and hearing this, a lot of fans trooped out against Iyabo Ojo, letting her know that Toyin Abraham just threw her under the bus. But Toyin Abraham also came out to debunk all of the rumors and all of the allegations done by fans and followers, letting them know that the interview had happened long before the beef and the criticism of our movie. And a lot of things seems to be dark to fans and followers, which happens to appear much brighter to them who are in the Nollywood industry. Well, back to the gist that brought us today, the reason behind the fact that Funke Akindele decided not to turn up for her friend's 20th years on stage. Well, the reason is because the pictures that Eniola Badmus edited online were way too much, and she advised her not to post the picture online. But Eniola Badmus still went ahead to post it and then said things concerning Funke Akindele, that Funke Akindele wants to be the only one who shines online and nobody can stop her shine. And the set of people she was speaking with went ahead to tell Funke Akindele about this. But then their friends, they are going to eventually settle their beef and their rift among themselves. Well, guys, there you have it. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.